Ah, yes. The sweet sounds of Lucas and Snoogs. This is the Aussie Gamers Experience Show. You're going to receive some of the best gaming news, video game reviews, and above all, two old blokes rambling on like children. So pull up a pew, roast the coffee beans, because drinks are banned here. Enjoy the show. G'day everyone, and welcome to episode 357, yes, of the AGExp show. Welcome tonight, everybody. Thank you, Snoogs. Also, welcome to you. Take it away, buddy.
I was not prepared for that, off in my own little world, hence it's starting looking like I was deer in the headlights. But welcome to the show, live and free on YouTube. So let us forget our worries for the next little while. Kick back, grab your favourite beverage, as I have, and get ready for another round of lunacy, arguments, and occasionally some talk about the world of gaming. Of course, yes, I am Snoogs, and Lucas over there. How you doing, mate?
Hello, I'm doing very good. Now, I'll just address something that was in... Hang on, I've got to put this down. It gives me mic monitoring and it doesn't muffle my own voice. JBL headphones. We're giving a set away tonight. Anyway, I'll get to that later, but yeah, just want to address something that was in the chat while we were doing the 10-minute countdown. Radicus was complaining about the blue colour of the chat names, and I was thinking, I don't have a way of changing that. That is random. The thing that displays the chat every time, it just picks a random colour. Sometimes it's orange, sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's teal. But I went in the settings and just refreshed it, and it gave you another color. See, that is how much I care about you guys. So you're welcome. What was that?
What?
Was that? Oh, that was your chair crying out for help.
Was it? I didn't even hear it.
Why can we hear it?
There it goes.
Weird. You've got the world's most obnoxious noise cancellation, and you can hear the. That means
it is leather too, so it might be the leather moving.
The NVIDIA broadcast
dying underneath me, I don't know.
The noise cancellation actually thinks that is a person crying out for help and not just noise. What have you got?
I've got Discord cancellation going strong tonight because it keeps dropping in and out for me. Fun. Should be a good night.
Oh, good. That's better than last week where you were dropping out. We had no idea what you were saying.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just me not hearing you, but that's why I've got lots of things going in my head. It's great.
So is that why you keep talking over the top of me? Because you can't hear me talking? You rude
That's
fucker.
probably why. Well, that too, and I'm just a prick.
Yeah, but you're not. Out of the two of us, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat will agree that if any of the two of us are a prick, it's not you. No guesses for who the other person would be.
Yeah. So what's been happening, mate? What's been going on the last 2 weeks?
All right, I may have inadvertently given my TikTok account a bit of a view surge / follower surge for probably the wrong reasons. Well, I have a problem with, and it's a first world problem, with deliveries. I buy a lot of things online, and I understand that deliveries and packages go through a bit of a rough time in the warehouse where they do the sorting and stuff. I get that. Absolutely get that. But it's different when it happens in front of your eyes or right at your doorstep. I just feel like there needs to be a little bit more, I don't know, what is it, like customer focus when it's right in front of the customer's house. Anyway, so I've got the Ring doorbell that has the video and all that sort of stuff and cameras.
Yeah.
And a lot of my, like, I buy a lot of like video game stuff and gadgety stuff online, and it's fragile. Are you using a typewriter?
How are you hearing that?
What the fuck?
You're not supposed to hear this shit. That's why.
Yeah,
God.
I can hear all that. Anyway, back with the story, because I'll speed it up a bit because it's dragging on a bit. Anyway, they throw the packages onto the floor or drop them, and it's giving me the shit. So I said, you know what? That's it. Everyone that does that, I'm posting it on TikTok. I posted it on TikTok, and it went off.
Oh yes.
It's very close to 500,000 views now. We've got 250 followers now as well. I think we just cleared 100 by the last show.
Yeah, that jumped.
But the thing is, there's a lot of likes on the video, so I guess a lot of support. But just about every single comment was basically saying that I was racist because the person in the video was wearing a turban. I just want to put the record clear. The fact that the person was wearing a turban never entered my mind. The thing that I was pissed off about... I've
known Luke for that long now. I can quite honestly say he hates everyone. Doesn't matter where you're from.
I can confidently say that the only reason that I was angry about that video is because of the way my package was dropped onto the ground. It had nothing to do with the person himself. And I don't care what his reasons are. If he's had a long day, a hard day, don't drop my shit where I can see it be dropped. Just put it down.
Don't say that. Don't say where I can see it be dropped. Because next thing you know, they'll throw the shit in the garden out the front.
No, I can see that. I've got cameras everywhere. But I know. I'm sure it's a thing. I'm sure it's a thing. But like people were saying that I was being. Well, they didn't realise my gender because they didn't watch any of my other videos. But they were calling me. She sounds like a Karen. Anyway, I identify as a man. So I would prefer to be called a Ken. Is that the male version of Karen? I don't know.
No, they did have something.
It doesn't matter. But anyway, so the point was we've got a lot of views on the TikTok now. The kind of official.
Just in time for you to do your dance.
Yeah, well, I did the dance. The dance got released, so that's a thing. Have you seen it?
I have.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we might show it if someone reminds us in last words. We might show it on the video on the show tonight. However. I'll let you guys know. I never mentioned this in the video or in the comments of the TikTok. What was actually being delivered were t-shirts, so it wasn't even breakable. Oh dear. There was a point where I didn't actually know that, but anyway, doesn't matter.
You're looking at it going, motherfucker.
Got some views. Other than that, look, everything's been business as usual, and I hope everybody in the chat has had a lovely couple of weeks. What about you, mate?
Yeah, I'm running on caffeine, hatred, and a little bit of alcohol today. Last 2 weeks have been pretty full on, to be honest with you, mate. But nice chilled weekend. The kids went off and did a Harry Potter thing with the sister-in-law and their cousin, and Tara went along for that as well. And yeah, it's been okay, but everything else apart from that's been pretty shitful. But that's just how it is of late, really. All revolving around work and a lot of problems and whatnot's causing me grief, but that's all right because we're here to talk about gaming. And in the last 2 weeks, I've done something that we'll get into when we talk about what we're playing. Done something very different than the usual, so you'll be quietly impressed, I think, right?
All right, I look forward to it.
When we get into that. But yeah, do you want to take it away with just updating everyone on the YouTube join and our merch and the big giveaway? Because our merch, look at this.
Will do. And yes, A10 in the chat there is saying I would like to take credit for the show running tonight. Yes, he does have a little bit of a hand in the fact that I am available tonight. So thank you very much, A10. Everybody, if it wasn't for A10, the show would probably be tomorrow night. So he saved you 24 hours. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. You're a good lad. All right, so we've got merch. You all know about the merch that we do so far. I'm sure there's some people that might watch and not have a clue, but oh, look at this.
And just quietly, I have a lot of baseball caps back there. Anytime I go somewhere, I buy a baseball cap. This is one of the most comfortable ones I have had in a long time. It's such a nice hat.
Yeah, what are they? They're Flex Fit. They're Flex Fit.
Flex Fit hats, yeah.
I'm not much of a hat wearer, and when I bought this one, I was like, this is the most comfortable hat I've ever worn. But these are a thing too. There's a whole bunch of designs over here at Redbubble, and you can also check out Zazzle. The links are in the description. We won't bore you with that too much, but it'll support us. But I don't really care about being supported like the money side of things. I've made the profiting side of things. Jesus Christ, Patrick, just hold that closer to the microphone next time, so that way.
It's like the microphone's here.
Yeah, that's exactly where you were holding the can.
No, I was not. I was holding the can back here. I was actually
Mate, you
sitting.
know you're
on
on camera. So you can't lie. I just saw it.
I put it. Cheers, everyone.
You didn't even have one for me. Where's mine?
It's in the fridge.
Anyway,
Go and get it. You know.
There's merch.
You know where the fridge is.
And I've made it super cheap, so it doesn't cost you much. But wear our shit and I'll be happy. Thank you. If anyone wants stickers for their cars, I'll get them for you for free. So see this sort of thing? You can get a sticker like this one that I put on my microphone. You can get a sticker like this one. You can put them on your car if you want to support us. Just let me know. Either ask for it in Discord, DM me your address, and I'll send you the stickers for free. They're good, high-quality vinyls, and you can put them on your windows, put them on your computer, put them wherever you want. I don't really care. Put it on other people's property. That'll piss them off, and maybe they'll put it on social media and go, "What's this shit?" And that'll get our thing out there, so that'll be cool. But yeah, let us know. If anyone wants those vinyls, let me know and I'll send them out to you. No charge. In Australia. I'm not sending them overseas. Next up, check out our socials. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. We're all on there. TikTok is going hard. Come and save me from the Indian community, because I think they've organised a lynch mob to come and kill me. But actually, Indians though, they'll kill me with like, "You should not do that." They're not very well known for being violent, the Indians, so
no.
I'm probably not that scared really. All right, we've got a big giveaway. Let's not forget about that. That's we're very close to the halfway point for this year's big giveaway, and that's the Oculus Quest 2. This thing we're giving away at the end of the year. Still giving away entries for that, and it is going strong. I hope you guys haven't forgotten about it, because the entries they're dying off. You guys aren't commenting. It's literally just put a comment. There were that little entries or comments on last week, the last show, that I literally just gave it to everyone that commented, because there was like 4. So don't forget. I mean, 4 people commented on the video after the live show. There's usually 10 to 15 people watching that don't care about entries. I don't know. It's up to you guys. It's just making it better for the others, because the odds are even more in their favor. But that's the thing. Also, you can join our YouTube channel now. It's just like subs on Twitch. It's $4 a month. And if you do that, you're going to get your hands on some really overpowered hints for the games that we do during the show. So to give you a leg up, and you get entries for the big giveaway if you get them correct. So it's a good idea, and you'll also get some early videos as well. But AGExp toaster, I don't know how to make those. Show Razor how it's done. What's this? Wraithy. See, it's really bad reading stuff out loud that I haven't read in advance from Wraithy, but here we go. They try to hang you and use too much rope, so you just flop on the floor just like the package they delivered. Yeah, I might read his stuff before. Anyway. Also,
got to proofread it first.
We are doing the JBL Quantum 610 giveaway draw, and I want to do it now. Any objections?
You want to do it? No objections. Let's get it on. Let's do
so
it.
The JBL Quantum 610, high tech again, mind you. Goliath. Is Goliath the brand? I think it is. Not a sponsor, mind you. High tech in a saddy bag with the entries in there. There weren't a lot, so the odds are really
And
good.
don't worry, for everyone that's concerned about the nature, he reused that after lunchtime. So we're good.
The nature? What do you... Oh, you mean like
The environment.
plastic? The environment, yeah.
You took your sandwich out at lunch and you're using it now again.
No, there wasn't a sandwich in here. Ooh,
Something.
I farted in it. That's what All right, so I've got all the entries in here, including all the bonus ones for people that use the correct hashtags. Some of the entries on this thing were bizarre, man. It was, you know, you had to just type in what your favorite feature
wasn't it?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one person just put a meme. But it wasn't even a good one.
Not a good one? No?
Good stuff. All right. Well, I'm just going to draw it. The name that comes out, as long as it's a an Aussie resident, then you just need to send me, I think I've got to get your address and your phone number. And obviously your name. And I've got to send that through to JBL, and they will be sending it to you. This is the first time, I won't be actually sending it out, so it's good. All right,
There's going to be... Oh, you'd have one of them, wouldn't you?
What's that? Oh.
Push a button and make a drum roll, no?
Oh. Hold this on the screen so you know I'm not switching it. Do I have a drum roll? I can't remember if I do. How about this? Not really sad. Maybe this? Can you read that? I'm trying to read it off the screen. That's the winner. What does that say? Oh, there we go. M. Domitor 84.
Ah!
New South Wales, and it was a bonus. It was one of the bonus entries. I wonder if he's watching.
Hey!
Is this like an RSL? If he's not watching, do we redraw? M. Domitor 84 from New South Wales with his bonus entry. I marked the bonuses because I thought it'd be interesting to see if it was someone's bonus entry. Well, there you go. M. Domitor 84 is the winner of the JBL Quantum 610 headphones with the RGB,
The
as
pretty
you can
colours.
see.
I don't have pretty colours on mine.
And this is what the microphone sounds like. Now that I have done the review, this is good. That's like, it's obviously not a match for your high quality sort of microphones like this one, but that's clear. That's good. They're a lot worse. You should check out the microphones on Turtle Beach. But anyway, so I'm going to draw a consolation prize. What do I give away for the? I'm going to give 2 stubby coolers. All right, so I'll draw 2 more.
Coolers, eh?
Yep. Mega Bad Seed. Head, it's probably auto-focusing on my head. Anyway, that's Mega Bad Seed. You're getting a stubby cooler. And we'll draw another one. Skrill, do you already have one of them? Doesn't matter. Skrill from WA and Mega Bad Seed. There's question marks after his name, so I've got no idea where he's from, but I do know he is Aussie though. So that's fine. You guys get stubby cooler. Skrill's already got a stubby cooler. Mate, if you want another one, I'll send you another one. If not, I'll find something else for you. But there you go. Congratulations to M. Domitor for winning these awesome headphones. But you know what the best thing about it is? He's not getting these ones. These are mine. I'm keeping these and I'm using them. And he's getting a brand new set from JBL. It's the JBL Quantum 610 series. Check out their range. Look, yes, it kind of sounds like I'm shilling for them because I'm saying how great they are. I haven't been paid But I did get a free set of headphones, and I did get the opportunity to do a promotion to give away a second set. So it's kind of like being given 2 sets of headphones. But at the same time, if these were shit, there is no way in the world that I would talk them up like I do. I would call a spade, and I think our regular audience trusts that and knows that if these were shit, I would say they were shit. But I have ditched my previous headphones for these because I love them. And I actually did a review of the JBL 600s, which is basically the original version of this that came out 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. But I didn't switch to them then. I didn't switch to them then because they had a couple of things that I wasn't a fan of, which I have addressed in the review, which is up on our YouTube channel. These have addressed those issues. They're no longer a problem for me. So therefore, these headphones get my tick of approval, and they're my daily drivers now. And you know what? I've had these headphones now for about 2.5, 3 weeks. I've charged them when I got them, and I've charged them one other time. That's twice that I've charged these headphones. They claim 40 hours battery life. I think that's underselling it to be safe. So I love it. A10 says, so your pair is just for your time. Yeah, well, pretty much. I'm not paid, or there's no contracts to say nice things. Basically, them letting me keep these is like incentive to actually do the review, I guess. But yeah, no, whether you've got to find people you trust for reviews, and I hopefully you guys feel that way about me. But I would not rave about a shit product. These are tops. Anyway,
according to Squirrel, apparently I will. So, yeah,
you will what?
Rave about a shit product. See, yeah, you're not Snoogs. See?
Oh yeah. Oh, Pat can be bought. No, absolutely. If you want good comments, just give him shit. Just praise. Give here. Here you go. Take this free.
Wow.
Teaspoon.
Wow.
But that's fine because we all know.
Fuck off.
You can be bought. That's fine. That is
I cannot
fine.
be bought. You know what? I was part of a Twitter conversation today about pretty much about this very thing. You know, someone had put up that they were excited about something a company had done, and people just started ragging on them, you know, and whatnot. And you know, the thing on the side that I sort of took into account was, when has it become unacceptable for you to be excited about something? You know, it's like everyone out there that's a miserable prick. Well, but that's the thing, like all these people that are just miserable want to hate on you. You know, we do it as a joke, but you get a lot of people online that do go that extra bit and go, well, they're just saying it because, you know, they got a free headset, they got a free whatever. But
look, they're just sour grapes. They're just probably upset that they didn't get the shit for free. But that's, you know what, that's the best thing that I like about. Well, there's particular people that I deal with to get products for review and things like that, and they have never, none of them have ever asked to pay me for the review. And they have never said, don't release that review because you've said bad things about it. None of them have ever done that. And I feel like that's an ethical movement on their behalf. And that gets my respect because, and it's another thing as well. None of them have ever asked to see my review before I post it. They know what their product is. And if it has flaws, then they're going to come back later and try and fix that. I'll take that feedback on. If I get anything for review from somebody that is asking me that, then it's going to be fucking clear. I'm going to say this is paid content. I am being paid to say this. I'll make it very clear. And if I'm not paid and it's an honest review and it's shit, that's exactly what I say it will be. I give shit to Snoogs. It's just jokes.
part of the fun, part of the love,
All right.
if that's what you want to call it. Right. That it for the start, mate. You want to get into what we've been playing?
Let's do it.
Let's go. We had the transition because I still can't hear anything.
Yeah, that's all right. Don't worry about that. It's done.
Yeah,
Who's going
right.
first?
Let's talk about Halo first.
Oh,
We've had 2 episodes of Halo in the last 2 weeks. We had the culmination of the Quan and Soren story.
Yes.
And then the Blue episode.
Yeah, I think I wrote down a little... Yeah, here we go. Episode 7.
I'll leave that to you.
Episode 7. Quan Ha gets stoned and sees visions of Jin Ha meeting with a visitor from another time. And episode 8, Chief is sleeping with the enemy. And he gets bashed a lot without wearing his armor. Fucking put your armor on, dickhead. And stop being a dickhead. But there we go. That's episode 7 and 8 in a nutshell. I love it.
You know what? Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I got right into episode 8. I was home alone when I was watching it.
Yeah, that's...
No, well, I wasn't wearing pants, but I was home alone at the time watching it. I actually screamed at the TV. I was like, yeah! Yeah! At one of the points in it. I might have been... look, I don't know. Might have been out of my mind, but fuck, I'm enjoying the show. I love it.
I liked there was plenty of fan service in episode 8. Episode 7 was you know what I've been pretty critical about the Quan Ha story, and just that it kind of felt tacked on. But episode 7 kind of sewed it all up for me. I liked the way that they took it and how it worked about. And you saw the sort of driving force behind Quan, and then you saw the type of person that Soren was as well. So that sort of side of it, enjoyed it. There were some parts of episode 8 that I sort of went, why do you need to put this in here? We kind of knew this was, this tension was there and whatnot, but it didn't need to go that extra step. And then, yeah, kind of all hell breaks loose. It was good.
Yeah, look,
I enjoyed it.
The Quan Ha storyline, look, it's important, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's not boring. It's important because it shows why Madrigal is important, why it's like a big part of the story. But I just didn't enjoy it because quite simply, when I'm thinking of Halo or a TV show like this based on an action video game, is I want action, and it's the dialogue parts. It's the parts that progress the story. It's slow. I don't think it was paced very well, and it was just underwhelming. But then you get an episode like episode 8, which is definitely there to progress the action, where there's fighting, there's love making, and there's actual there's tearing moments where you're like, oh, no, don't do that. It was about to work, but you did that. Don't do that. And it was very conflicting. I thought episode 8 was probably the best episode of the whole series so far. We've got one more episode to go?
One more, and I watched the preview for it today, and wow. Like,
when you mean you watched the preview for it, you mean you actually watched the episode, right?
No. There was a...
So it was just a snippet.
There was a snippet. There was a preview, like a trailer for episode 9.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That was just on like YouTube or something, and it looks too. Like I left it, jaw on the floor. It looks like it's the pinnacle of the season, and I think it's going to be very worthy of that title. But time will tell.
Yeah, look, it's a whole thing is a very different Halo. I mean, I actually kind of find it kind of funny that the show's called Halo, so is the video game, and yet we haven't Have we even seen a Halo yet? That'll be the last episode.
Twice.
Oh, probably one of those distant space shots, was it?
No, there was one. Well, slight spoiler alert: Master Chief has been on it twice, and you actually see in one of the shots, you can actually see the curvature, like you can see it off in the distant curve up into the sky, so you can see that he's actually on the Halo.
Yeah, I was obviously paying attention when that happened.
Yeah, so there was
TikTok.
two or three scenes that were like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, there's not been a lot of Halo in Halo, but anyway, I think it's a must watch. A lot of people are going to pick it to pieces because there's a lot of problems, but I don't give a shit. I like it.
Yeah, Squirrel's actually got the right idea. If you haven't watched it yet, binging it after Thursday. I think the last one comes out.
Yeah, Thursday, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Azrael says, we definitely saw a ring, just not in the sky, though. There's been a few naked button and shiny light shots there. So, yeah, for you ladies and well, I suppose anyone really, and blokes that like to watch a very fit, tall man get his kid off, you're going to enjoy Halo. For those of you
some
that
Master
like,
Cheeks.
Yeah, Master Cheeks, I like it. For those of you that like girls that look a little bit like a boy, there's a bit in there for you too. Miley Cyrus lookalikes even. Yeah, you get a bit of side boob from her. Unfortunately, that's about all you get to see. But anyway, I'm rating it. I'm enjoying it, and can't wait to see the last episode. Which
I would happily let Kai crush me.
Kai. Oh, yeah. She's. Is that Kai? Is Kai the one with the red in her hair?
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
She's the best. Did she get? No, we didn't even get to see when she got nude. We didn't even get to see much of that. Actually, I've got to Google her and see if she's part of the fappening or not.
Part of the fappening. God.
Yeah.
Oh, blast from the past there.
Sexist pricks? What do you mean sexist pricks? There's naked guys on there. There's naked girls on there. I know which one I'm looking at. Both.
Both.
Red needs some length. What? Which one's red? Oh, do you mean red as in the one with the hair?
Just nod and agree.
She needs a Rogering, I think is what he's getting at. Anyway,
probably
she's there in season 2. All right, let's move on to the next thing. That's Halo.
Next thing. Cool. All right. Well, a quick one. I have now got the platinum in Returnal.
Yay!
Yay!
I'll give you a sound effect. Again.
So I have got it. I have also done all but one trophy in Ascension, so I'm pretty much at 99% of the story that is in the Ascension thing. I've got to do one more run to a certain point, and then that's it. I'm done for that, and that'll be all the trophies for Ascension as well.
Slightly off topic, but there's a reason why this is coming up now. I listened to the podcast you were on. It's called Press X to Continue. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Snoogs did a guest appearance on this podcast, which you guys can check out. It's on a few different things. I listened to it on the Apple Podcasts app thing. Thanks, Kaisercade, in the chat there, saying that Luke smells. So did Jawson. Oh, hello. I can see where these guys are coming from. That's all right. If you want to come in and say I smell, that's fine. You're here. Anyway, Press X to Continue. Check it out. Snoogs was on there. However, it was blatantly obvious that those guys record their shows like 2 years in advance, because you were talking about not even having finished Returnal yet when you were on the show.
Yeah, so it was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe even close to a month. But they sort of record them a fair bit in advance, and just sort of put them out as they come up to the next one.
We were watching you in a Discord chat. What? Huh? You guys were chatting amongst yourselves, were you? come on in here. You know what happens if you guys join in the chat here. There's a better chance for you to get entries for the big giveaway. Unless you don't want to win an Oculus Quest 2.
Not allowed.
That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, yeah. So what were you saying? You've. When I rudely interrupted.
Oh, so I've got the Platinum, and Ascension actually has a sort of continuation. So Ascension's wave clearance sort of levels. It has a story to go with that. That kind of it runs on the end of the main story, so you get another sort of another boost, a bit more in depth on top of that. And so I finished it, so I've actually rolled credits on that, but then like the main story, there's another section to go back and do again. So you've got to go and replay to a certain point and finish the last boss, and then you get the final sort of story section as well, final bit of cutscene. But yeah, so that's the last trophy that I'm working for on Ascension, then I'll have 100% the whole thing.
Okay. All right. So just so we can avoid any further PTSD from me, can we move on from Returnal? I'm starting to get like pins and needles.
Fortnite. You should come and try Ascension with me.
No.
Just come and give that part a bit of go. Come on. Just that part.
No.
No. Fortnite. What have you been playing Fortnite? We've all been playing Fortnite. I've been playing Fortnite.
Yes. Now, Fortnite is not just Fortnite at the moment. For some reason, they're updating Fortnite like every 2 nights and just adding more shit from the vault. They've for May the 4th be with you. They brought out all the Star Wars stuff, lightsabers, the blasters, and all that sort of stuff. But they've just recently added balloons. Those things are pretty cool. So you can like put a helium balloon and fly and all that sort of stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah, you're hanging off your backpack, don't you, or something?
Yeah, but the thing is, you can get, if you go too high, people can shoot the balloons and you fall and die. So you got to be careful.
Yes. Yes.
Shield bubbles. But the best thing of all that I came here to talk about, RoboCop.
Okay.
There's a skin in the game of RoboCop.
Have you picked it up?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I thought you might.
Absolutely. Now, there's just something about RoboCop busting a Fortnite dance out that just settles the heart. Dead set looks like he's sculled a few glasses of engine oil, if you know what I mean. And fucking gets down to boogies. Yeah, so I had to buy that. It was sick. I love it. And yeah, it's really strange seeing RoboCop, this like super duper heavy robotic police officer, sliding down the side of a mountain and jumping for joy and flying around with 2 balloons on his back. Bizarre, but super fun. I've been playing it quite a fair bit.
Worthwhile, yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't been raging at it, but it's been getting harder. We've gotten some wins every now and then, but yeah, look, I recommend people should get into it. If you haven't tried Fortnite and you just think, nah, it's not for me, it's a kid's game, or it's crap, try it. It's on everything.
The no building is...
Oh, that's the best thing.
There's no build
it's mode.
Bringing the game to a whole lot more people.
Yeah. So there's no sweaty dudes that you go up to and they see you and then go... And they're built into the sky and you can't shoot them. So the no build modes are awesome. So that's really cool. Azrael has never watched RoboCop. Don't watch RoboCop 3. I think I've got a pube on my mouth. What are you laughing at?
RoboCop 3. Yeah, it's bad. But they're all really bad in their own sort of way.
Yeah, but it's a different RoboCop as well. It's like a different actor.
Yeah.
And it wasn't made by the... Nah, just... RoboCop 1 is really the only one that matters. 2 was okay. 3 was a bit shit, really. It got a bit ridiculous. But anyway... 3
was the Jaws 3 of the RoboCop series.
There's a Jaws 3? Oh, God.
Yeah, you didn't... That was the one they tried to make 3... Anyway, it's shocking. And a lot of the reason that
3D,
RoboCop 3's so shocking is
hey, look
a lot
who
of
it
the
is.
attempts at CGI as well.
Michael Domator has just entered the chat. Michael, have you literally just gotten here? And he says, yes, Jaws 3 was terrible. Because if you have just gotten here, I've got a surprise for you. Oh, you've been watching. Did you watch from the beginning? From the very beginning? I bet he was. I bet he hasn't been there. He's been lying. I've been watching.
Need to bring back the Terminator and AVP skin.
Anyway, we'll move on. Twitter link doesn't let me comment. No, check your phone. Oh, is he? Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't realize the show was on. There you go. Anyway, Trek to Yomi. I want to talk about Trek to Yomi.
Yes.
'Cause I don't think it had the what do you call it? The embargo had lifted for the last show. I think it was about to.
Yeah, it was only a couple of days ago.
The review for Trek to Yomi is up on our YouTube channel. It doesn't have very many views. It's kind of a very under the radar game, and it shouldn't be. It is a beautiful game. It is only black and white, which is a bit weird, but you soon forget all about that because the gameplay is fun. And the camera angles, it's like a movie. You're playing like a side-scrolling movie. It's on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass, do not ignore it because it won't cost you a cent to play it. I recommend giving it a go. Side-scrolling, sword play, Japanese samurai story. Do you know what Yomi is? If I say Trek to Yomi, do you know what that actually means, Snoogs?
No. Though
See,
I've watched I've watched the review.
Yeah, I didn't give away what Yomi was in the review. Look, you can Google what Trek to Yomi means, what Yomi is, but you know what? For us Westerners that wouldn't know, I'm sure people from Japan would know all about what Yomi is. I feel like, like I said, it's just something you can Google and it'll tell you straight up what it is. It's nothing too crazy. But I was actually happy when I learnt what it was from the game. So that's why I didn't spoil that in the review, and I won't do that now. But it's pretty cool. I recommend it. Give it a go. It's a fun game. It is a little bit frustrating, but it doesn't go for very long. It's like a 5-hour game. Cool.
Yeah, 5-6 hours you get through it.
Well, that's it for me. I haven't had a lot of time to play video games, but I've been doing my thing. Have you got anything else?
I do have. So I've got Call of Duty. I have jumped on and had a bit of a crack at that. They've had the Godzilla and Kong event. So it's slightly different to your standard sort of battle royale. Teams of 4. You can, when you drop, you've got, I think, 20 seconds to get redeployed. And if your team stays alive in that 20 seconds, you get a redeploy.
Oh, and so it's just like Rebirth Island.
Is that what it is? I never played Rebirth Island, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, as long as one of your teammates is still alive, you can redeploy, but except it gets to a certain point towards the end of the game where it stops. Yeah.
But it's actually really cool. Like the detail in Godzilla and Kong is pretty epic. And you've got Godzilla just off the coast, and if you get too close to him, there'll be certain parts where he'll use the atomic breath and just blow up that sort of area. And then you've got Kong jumping around the island, and then they go into a rampage mode, and it's actually a pretty cool event. It's still just Warzone. It's still ridiculously full of the people that we all know plays Warzone, that plays it constantly. I actually found myself getting a couple of kills, but nothing extravagant. I think the best we got was about 6th or 7th overall. But it's there for people that enjoy Warzone, and it's something a little bit different. Did you think you'd jump on and have a crack?
Oh, never say never. I will try it. Yeah, I can't imagine myself putting too much time into it, but yeah, I'll give it a try.
No, I played.
I think Michael in the chat there has just worked out that he won the
Hey.
JBL Quantum 610 headphones. Congratulations, buddy. Send me your address and your phone number.
Snoogs comes in with the AGExp cap, but fails with the random jacket. What random jacket?
Board jacket.
It's a t-shirt.
Oh, it's a t-shirt, is it? Oh, it is it's a polo.
And it's a Mustang. Look. But I said earlier on that I've got something that you might be a little proud on. I have finished.
Are you starting to bloody cut out again?
I better fucking not be.
Oh, keep going. I'll tell you if it gets bad.
I finished 2 games this week, or this fortnight.
Right.
I finished Kena, Bridge of Spirits.
That was quick.
And I finished Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, really? I can't even finish like the second level.
So I was playing it on PC and then realised I had it on PS5. So I booted it back up on the PlayStation, and because I'd just sit out there on the couch and played through it, and finished it all. Could probably get the platinum on it, but I don't think I have enough investment in it, but it's a good story, definitely open for a second one, and that's about it. It's a good Star Wars story. You got any questions about it you want to know, or?
Yeah, where the fuck do I go?
Once you work out how that works, and once you unlock, like you go through these these segments where you start to remember some of your training. So where you've got wall running, dashing, and all this sort of stuff. Once you get all that sort of stuff worked out, it becomes the map and well, let's be honest, the map's kind of stupid the way it works. Yeah. But it becomes, you kind of get a feel for it, and it becomes intuitive where you go do.
That sounds like lies. I didn't experience any of that. It made me angry. It made me mad.
It took me a while.
Made me delete the game.
I was playing it originally on PC, and I went through the same where I would get to a point and it would just be, you know what, I'm sick of running around. I'm sick of ending up in the same area time and time again, because you turn this way, turn that way, and there's nowhere else to go. And there's not really any, the direction's not there. But once, I don't know, it might have just been a different mindset too, that you sat down and played it in a different environment on the TV, and it kind of just flowed once you got that sort of probably the second, your second sort of Jedi power back, where you could pull objects towards you. It helped out a lot more, so it was good.
The game's dead for me now. This Spacies is the home cap. He has the away cap.
I have the away cap.
Yeah, just to clarify that.
Yeah,
is there a Prima guide for the game? If there is, it's going to be like this big, just trying to tell you which way to go, because the map, why did they even make a map for that game? It is a mess. It is just as shit as the map in Control. There is no actual way to work out which way you can and can't go. Every single direction
works on levels.
You go one way and it's like, no, you can't go this way. It's blocked off or whatever because of shit. I hate that game. That's another game. I'm getting PTSD talking about that. Stop talking about it.
Kena Bridge of Spirits. We spoke about this last time. I just sort of started playing it. I picked it up in the sale. I have now completely finished the game. And
since Spacey's super chatted $10, call the Sega hotline if you get stuck.
Call the Sega hotline if you get stuck. Oh, yes. If only they had those. I actually went to YouTube. I went to YouTube and tried to watch how to get where I've got to go, and it gave me the shits. Fuck. Anyway, I've got $10 to call someone who gives a shit now. Thanks, Spacies. All right, Kena or Kena, whatever you call it.
It's actually Kena. You actually hear it gets said later on. Kena.
Oh, Kena.
Yes. Bridge of Spirits. It is a action adventure game where you are a spirit guide, and you go into this forest area that's been hit by a plague or a corruption, so to speak. If it's sounding familiar, you've got corruption everywhere. You've got red things blocking you from going into certain parts of the map that you have to try and get through. And ultimately what it is it's your job as this guide. You find spirits that have been on, this plane for too long and haven't moved on, and it's your job to find what they're missing, assist them, and help them move on. And it goes through, and it also revolves around this one village and this one community and everything that's happening there. And it's actually a really beautiful story. I can't pinpoint where it's from, and I haven't gone looking to sort of find where the background of the story is. A lot of it sounds sort of tribal, whether it be
like an existing sort of fable sort of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even just the inspiration for it, because it seems to have, it has bits of Japanese lore that sound familiar to me from Japanese lore, but then there also has this very Pacific Island sort of soundtrack, like whether it be Hawaiian or Tongan or that Pacific Islander sort of music and background, and some of the storytelling ways in that as well. So it's actually, it looks beautiful, it runs beautiful, and it's a really nice story. The gameplay is, you've played it before. That's the only sort of real downside. There's nothing new about it.
I have heard that about Kana, that it is pretty much very samey sort of gameplay.
Yeah, it's rinse and repeat. It's all, try this little combo to do this little thing.
All right, Pat,
you can put little hats on. What do you? Should you buy it? I'd wait for the next sale.
Okay. What's a reasonable price? $30?
I paid 33 for it on the PlayStation, one of the recent PlayStation sales.
All right. So would that be? Is that a reasonable price for what you experienced?
I'm happy with that. The $60 or something that it was, I'd probably even still be happy with that.
All right, Snoogs, get out.
Why?
Out. And come
what
back
did I do?
Your shit's cutting off. Giving me the shits. He's gone. Fuck him. Eat a dick, Snoog. Oh, he's back already. Fuck.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck. All right, turn your video on. I want to see your head.
Yeah, it's on. It's back on.
Is it? Oh, I have to click. I don't know why I have to click that.
Didn't you have to click something earlier to get it going?
Yeah, but I don't know why. Like, I don't know. It's Discord. I have to click the window to make the video turn on. But I don't know. Stupid workarounds. All right, is that it? Are we moving on now?
That's
Next
it for me, mate.
segment?
So on to the games.
Games with audience. All right. So we're going to start off with What's That Sound? For those of you that aren't familiar, I'm going to play a sound from a video game. You guys have got to guess. First person to get it right, what the actual sound is, wins an entry out for the giveaway for the Oculus Quest 2. So, any questions?
First of all, I just want to, point out something that was said in the chat there.
Okay, yeah.
There's a good reason that I didn't return topless, and if anyone has seen the original Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end when they open the Ark, that is why. Because seeing that, it'd melt.
That's in Snoogs' contract. I actually put it in the contract that he's not allowed to do that.
Not allowed to do it. Yeah,
because then we'll have no one watching us next week. Not because you don't like the show anymore because it's got male nudity, but you'll all be dead. You'll all melted into a puddle.
Too much. Daisy Duke the shirt. I've already got the Daisy Dukes on, mate. That's why I don't stand up.
Oh, is that
where
you got to like pull the bottom of it up through the top? Or... He's doing it. It's in the contract. Don't
put it down. Stop it.
Nip.
What's that sound? What do we got this week, mate?
No. Oh yeah, you want to play? You want to hear the sound? All right, here is this week's What's That Sound? you go. That's this week's What's That Sound? Did you hear it, Pat?
I'm listening to it on the YouTubes.
On it playing back, yeah. All right. Well, we got buttons here to press. Oh, geez. Ooh. Oh, Spaceys. I'll allow you to address A10 in the chat there. His response was Alex the Kid. Actually, I'll address
Radicus
it
with
just for the
A10s. Did you talk about that one?
What?
Spaceys and Kaiser got the same.
Yeah, but hang on. Let's not forget the fact that A10 said Alex the Kid. You can't say that. I'll address it because that way it'll be on the show. It's Alex Kid. There's never a the.
Oh.
There's no the.
Yeah.
It's Alex Kid. It's wrong. But if you're gonna say Alex Kid, you can't put the in it. It's just wrong. See, Alex Dickhead. And yeah, it's double D. It is KI double D, but that wasn't the part that I was picking on. It's the. You can't do that. Spaceys and Kaiser Cade said Enduro Race. I'm just going to play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser Cade. Alex the Kid in the Miracle World. I always thought there was a the. Yeah, a lot of people just added the for no reason. It's kind of like one of those Mandela effects. It is not Alex the Kid. It's Alex Kid in Miracle World. Yeah. Kaiser Cade yelled out the answer in our chat. Yeah, well, you guys have all got it wrong. Never mind. Don't worry, Radicus. I know you answered ages ago. I've seen it. I've ignored it for a reason. The answer, which was way up the top there, the first comment was Battletoads from Radicus, which is correct. Woohoo! Let me put this down.
Radicus on fire.
Radicus. All right. Very, very good. Alex Kidd question. On the first level, were you chased by a ghost or a seal head? That is another one of those things that everybody thinks that it's a seal chasing you, but it's a ghost.
A ghost.
That's a thing, yeah. But it does look like a seal. But anyway. The clue helped, Radicus says. Yes, see, there was a clue video that was put up on our YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, but it was only for members. So if you want a heads up, you'll get extra stuff. You get a better chance at winning as well. Might be unfair to everyone else, but oh well. Them's the rules, and ours are making them. All right. So next up,
100% Kaiser, pay to win, definitely.
It is pay to win. Yeah. Pretty much. I gotta reward those that are supporting us the most. That's the way I like to do it, and that's why the big giveaway is heavily weighted towards those that come every week, because they're getting entries every week, so they're always going to have a better chance than someone that just blows in. You know, I've got nothing against blow-ins. You know, if you want to come and watch, I'm great to have you. But I want people that are there every week to have a better chance. So that's the way that this thing is weighted. Okay, but I don't give entries away for payments. I just assist those to get the entries. Anyway, we'll move on. Next up is what's that screenshot? So I'm going to flick across. You're going to see a screenshot of a video game, which is going to be covered up in strategic areas and different ways, which will stop you from knowing what the game is. Yeah, strategic areas. You have to then tell us, be the first person in the chat to tell us what game the screenshot's from. Okay, so ready to go now. There we go. That is this episode's What's That Screenshot, covered up by some fruit, just a logo from the Women's Network there. I'm not sure why that one got used. Maybe you guys can work it out. And a gooey duck down in the bottom right hand corner. Have you heard of a gooey duck before?
No. No.
Enduro Racer. No, it's not Enduro Racer. And we've got Since Spacey's with It Takes Two. Azrael also thinks It Takes Two. And A10 says Dicks. Wraithy says She Takes Two.
Dix and Vagine.
She takes two at the same time. Whatever's in this image definitely takes two. That's a lemon.
Oh, goodness.
On the left, that's a lemon. And on the right, that's a choco. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I wouldn't mind to choco it.
All right, let's do the reveal. It is indeed It Takes Two. And that was Macy's. Well done, buddy. There
Good stuff.
we go. What's that screenshot? Oh shit! This is me. I'm on. We're about to go into the.
We're about to go into the blackboard.
The blackboard, yeah. All right. Let me just. 'Cause I've got to get this. Then I've got to go across to the blackboard.
This. And then we go here, and then we touch this.
That. Oh, hang on. I've done the wrong thing. Hang on. I've got to do that.
And then we close Pornhub.
It's quite a thing. I could probably turn that into a macro, but I haven't yet. Give me a break. All right. So, I've got to get the game covers. Oh, I've got 3 of them here. Got to make sure they don't go into the camera. There we go. First one. No, I don't want that there.
I see them.
Draw.
I see what they was.
No, you didn't. Well, then
No,
what
I
is
did
it?
see them. I have no idea. I just saw them.
How'd you see them?
was-
You're on a different camera.
I'm on a different camera.
Yeah, you see a different
I'm on this one.
camera
See, look,
feed. You see
Yeah.
a different camera feed to what the show does.
I don't get the nice clear camera.
No, you got a horrible washed out image. I can see it
Yeah.
there.
It's very washed out. It's
very cheap.
yeah.
All right, let's get started. So I'm going to draw the cover art of this video's 3 video games that I got here. So they're going to be 3 separate drawings. You guys have got to guess what cover art I'm actually drawing. And I'm shit.
Yeah,
so good luck.
Fire off those guesses in the chat, and we'll have a laugh along the way because he's getting better. I've got to give you that, mate. You are getting better week by week.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
That's a little like that.
it's looking somewhat like it.
That goes around like that.
Earthworm Jim.
Someone said Earthworm Jim, eh?
No, I did. Kaiser says it's Enduro Racer.
He's hanging in there with Enduro Racer. That's going to be an answer eventually now.
Yeah, if I say it enough, it'll come up.
But
So like, either that or he's stuck on loop. Someone go and give him a slap.
isn't just yet. What that looks. I'm drawing the lines I'm seeing, yet it's coming out completely shit. That
What could it be?
That's terrible.
Angry Goose Game from Skrill. Could be Angry Goose Game with a look like that. It's a dick chicken.
A dick chicken? That made me laugh.
Good on you, ass. Oh, Radicus. Hold on. No, sorry. Michael's coming with Mortal Kombat. We've got Radicus with Echo. A10 with Maneater. The Wraith with My Cock the Game. Spacey with Pokemon Silver version. Is any of these getting close?
Yeah, there's a winner in there.
Mortal Kombat, as with Eurofishing. Skrill with Echo again.
All
Spacey's
right.
with Echo Jr. Jawsome with Echo.
It was, I think you named it. I'm going to have to go with what you said, and you guys can correct me if Snoogs was wrong. But the first name you said with the correct answer was Radicus.
With Echo the Dolphin.
Echo the Dolphin. Look at that. It is like exactly the same.
It's good. So you're getting better.
Look at that. Mike,
The old Sega Mega Drive case.
Of course.
You should check it, mate. It's probably worth a fortune.
Probably not. The popular games are never worth anything because there's like millions of them out there. All right.
Why is Echo Naruto running?
That kind of does look like that with the kid. That's what he is in the case. What's he doing? See? I don't know. Anyway. All right, next one. Let's clear that. There we go. Let's start.
What do we got next?
All right, next one, guys. This one should. Oh god. Okay, that's meant to be just like a circle, but anyway.
Oh, it's a good circle.
Not too bad, eh?
Yeah, it's got that nice little peachy bit on top.
Yeah. This over here. Got these ones.
James and the Giant Peach.
Look at that. I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what James and the Giant... Oh.
Nah. Is it
Jawsome with Sonic.
anything like Black
Kaiser
Man?
with It's a Boob. Kaiser with Snoogs Nip Knob. Kaiser, we're going to have a talk about your infatuation tonight. Like, I'm flattered. And we'll talk off stream, all
You
right?
can sign up to your OnlyFans.
Elephantius. What?
Elephant.
The fuck is that word?
Elephantitis.
Okay.
I think that's when your nuts get real big. No, it is
3D
not.
3D Pac-Man. Kaiser with Cool Spot. Spaceys with Bugger.
Bugger.
A10 Mrs. Pac-Man. Radicus with Cool Spot. The Wraith apparently got it. Spaceys was distracted by my boobs. They're good boobs. I've got to admit. When you got them, you got them. You know.
All right. Who was the first?
Radicus is saying it's Cool Spot.
Who was the
We've
first
got Aussie
person to
Gamer
say
with
that?
Pac-Man. Who was the first person?
Was that Wraithy with Cool
It
Spot?
was Wraithy.
Correct. Cool Spot. It is. Look at that. That was probably one of the easiest ones to draw, and it was terrible. Oh dear. But yeah,
I was
Cool
waiting
Spot.
for him to come smashing out of the screen, going, "Oh yeah!"
Were you a Mega Drive dude, Pat?
Nah,
Yeah, you were like Amiga or something, weren't you?
I was Amiga and then PlayStation, pretty much.
Yeah, right. Not much of a
Yeah.
gaming childhood. But this game was sick, man. It was Virgin Games.
Who was it? Sorry.
Virgin Games.
Oh yeah.
Who made this? And it had like, I think there was an affiliation with like 7-Up or something. I don't know
Okay.
if I'm remembering that wrong. Is that correct? Someone in the chat might be able to help me out. That look at this. It actually has a manual too.
Awesome.
Radicus is saying correct. I think he's agreeing with me. There was like 7-Up drinks and stuff because it starts off on the beach and it's it's all like massive things like the platforming gets goes over the top of like beach chairs and beach balls and the enemies are like little hermit crabs. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Vibe.
Cool.
Michael says I thought I was a Mega Drive dude until my wife said otherwise. Mega Drive. It's just a minor push instead of a Mega Drive. All right, well that was Mega Drive. Well done to that was so the first
That was
one
Wraithy.
Spaceys was the other one, wasn't it? Is that right? And then that was Raty.
No, the other one was
Was it?
Radicus, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Radicus. Yeah, it was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll watch it all back and double check it.
Double check.
All right. Last one. Let's go. Bring this home. The last one. Oh, why did I pick this? The fuck am I going to do all that?
God
All
knows.
right, here we go. Go with this. Oh, that's seductive. That's excellent. Ooh. Like that. That's good. All right, that's
Ooh.
good. That's a good start. All right,
It's
next
good
one.
eyeball, that one.
Eyeball.
And let's see if it's going to have Forrest Whitaker eye. Yep.
All right, so then there's that. And then how do I do all the rest of it?
Aussie Gamer with Ninja Turtles.
I really want someone to get this one real quick so I don't have to keep drawing. Because this is really hard. This is hard. It looks easy and you go, yeah, I could draw that.
Yeah.
Not with the amount of talent I've got.
Nip Nops, the interactive game for kids. Righto. Radicus Ninja Turtles Back in Time.
Nope.
Kaiser Cade with Flashback.
Oh, thank fuck.
Just straight into it. Oh, God.
Yeah. Can you see
Well,
what I was drawing at least?
Yeah. That's a decent drawing. And Kaiser's come in and just aced it. Wow.
Yeah, he was my hero that I needed to put me out of that misery because I didn't think I was going to go much further than that because the rest is all kind of just shading. That's really good.
It's all
dude.
abstracty.
Oh, Skrill. He's saying that. Are you saying what I did was really good, or are you saying it's really good that Kaiser Cade got it quickly?
Just take it, man. Just take it and run.
Take it and run. Beautiful.
Take it and run.
All right, Kaiser. Hey, I was listening back to the last episode, and there was a one point where you called him Kaiser Kide or something. It was so funny. You are so backwards. That's good.
I am.
And they were all Mega Drive games.
They were.
Can't half tell. I just went to my collection and went, they'll do.
That'll do. Michael's asked if you're drawing these with your feet.
No, I actually
Yes,
have a stylus
yes.
sticky tape to my penis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say you are drawing them with your feet, and the OnlyFans will be available later on. But stylus works as well. Yeah.
Never had a Mega Drive, says Atan. You deprived child. Although if,
know.
if the 87 in your name stands for when you were born, then yeah, you probably not. You probably were more PlayStation 1 by the time you were probably gaming. I'm only guessing. But anyway, that's it. That's it. Let's go back to that. And I'll close this down somehow.
Good
Yep,
stuff.
that button works.
Good,
All right.
good Blackboard session again. That's awesome.
Big giveaway game now, isn't it?
It is.
All right, quick rules. This
What have
is
we
the
got?
last game.
One left?
There's one left. You get one chance. If you get it wrong, that's it. You're out. You have to wait till the next time. I'm hoping someone gets it this week because I'll make a new one for the next show. But here we go. We'll go across to there. Big giveaway game. These are screenshots from video games. The only one left is number 5. What's that from? Let me zoom it in a little.
Number 5.
All right. Who was in here?
I'm guessing there was a hint.
Yeah, there was.
Which we've got Atan, Skrill, Radicus, all with the same answer.
Yeah. That one, I really wanted this to finish. So I may have the hint. The hint that I gave the members was the last one left is Psychonauts 2.
Oh, okay. There you go. What is that? Does that mean that Radicus gets it?
Because is he the only one that said Psychonaut?
He said Psychonauts 2, number 5.
Yes. Because the hint
18
that
and
I
Skrill
gave,
were just Psychonauts.
the hint that I gave, I recorded with Snapchat and had an old person filter, and I ran out of time, and I said Psychonauts and it cut off. So they've heard just Psychonauts, but Radicus is the only one. Is he the only one that said Psychonauts 2 for number 5? I'm giving that to Radicus. Sorry, buddies. Sorry, buddies. Sorry, guys. All right, so Radicus. And we'll roll the dice to see how many he gets. Where is the dice gone these days? Here we go. He got 3. 3 entries.
3 entries this week.
Better than a kick in the face. Well done, buddy. Sounds like Schnickonauts. What's Schnickonauts? Psychonauts? I'm confused on that one. Look at Radicus, you arsehole. Sucked in. Minus 3 points for not being a good sport. Nah, just joking. All good. All right, well, that's it for the games. Sorry to all you other people that didn't get that hint, but there'll be a brand new board for the next show and start from scratch and do it all over again. All right, we're going into news.
Off to news. And we're going to kick off news this week.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just reading.
What are you reading?
Radicus.
I'll
see you next Tuesday.
Good job, bro. Nice.
Yes. Okay, so we'll kick it off with the first bit of news, which is... I can't believe I'm reading this again, but the shooting in Buffalo over the weekend that was streamed live on Twitch. So I don't want to I don't want any names or anything of the person that did it. Only
Let's refer to him as Cocksmoker. Actually, no.
Cocksmoker works.
There's people out there that like smoking cock, and it's not necessarily
Well,
a bad
that's true.
thing. How about
just straight up fuck
knuckle?
Yeah. Fuck knuckle works. That's a good one. So this was obviously they've streamed it on Twitch, but it was cut off after 2 minutes or something. But 2
minutes.
Take it away, mate.
Now, I wanted to point that out because yes, there was a fatal shooting in Buffalo, USA, and it was streamed live to Twitch. But there was something that I thought was quite peculiar. They said that Twitch cut the stream after 2 minutes. I know this isn't the focus of it, but I feel like that's bullshit. Because, and I feel like I think the fuckwit ended the stream himself, and I feel like Twitch are taking credit for that. Because what algorithm could you possibly have that would notify you that that was happening within 2 minutes? And if somebody put in a complaint, what system have they got in place that fast? I know that's not the point, but I just thought that was interesting. I thought that they're probably taking credit for something that didn't go down, and they probably just closed the account later and then said, yeah, we shut it off after 2 minutes. That might not have been the case. But anyway, I've got a little excerpt here. Do you want me to read this?
Yeah, as long as it doesn't give any infamy to the person that did it.
No, I'll leave out the details of like.
Sorry, it's one thing that I've been on for a while now, that anyone that commits these crimes, they don't deserve to have their name spread in infamy, because that's what happens.
18-year-old. I guess it's important to say that he's a white male, shot and killed at least 10 people in Buffalo, New York. Police said. New York. That would be New York State, right?
State. Buffalo, New York. It's Buffalo, New York, man. Yeah.
That is near the Star Wars.
That is, yeah.
He lives, it's a online friend of ours that we met through podcast and such, with the online name of the Star Wars, and he's in our Discord. I believe he lives in New York State.
He does. He lives in Upper New York.
That's just clicked, so I'm gonna have to send him a message and make sure he's okay, and not directly impacted. But anyway, I'll continue. The shooter has been taken into custody after live streaming the whole thing on the gaming platform Twitch. The company confirmed on Saturday evening. He also had a 180-page manifesto detailing his racist views, which he partially attributes to controversial online forum 4chan. I'm not up to date with what 4chan is. I think it's just a forum, isn't it? Just for all different things.
Mate, 4chan was infamous back in the day.
Yeah,
Reddit
I've heard of it.
has kind of, for what you used to go to 4chan for, Reddit's kind of taken over.
Okay.
Yeah, and 4chan's kind of the scum, for lack of a better word. So it's pretty shock. Yeah.
But anyway, the document also mentions what appears to be a private Discord chat server where he allegedly detailed his plans in advance. He was only 18 years old, and it's been fairly publicized now that he chose the location based on its high population of African Americans, and mainly targeted those. Now, I have actually seen the video, the live stream, and nobody else should really do that. It is horrific, and I won't detail it any further than that. But this is an absolute mess. And somebody I was talking to, I don't really remember who it was. They quoted another sheriff in America. It was a past shooting. Do you remember where the guy up in the press conference, the police officer said, "Oh no, my boys would have loved to have turned this guy into Swiss cheese, but he was a coward and he gave up. So the person was arrested and not killed." That's what's happened here. The police attended. He originally put the gun to his own neck. He ended up putting his weapons down and was arrested peacefully. And a lot of people are saying, the only reason that he wasn't killed is because he was white. I can guarantee you those police would have loved to fill him full of holes. I don't believe there is a person that exists that would condone that. Like, even a normal person that's racist, that doesn't like black people. I don't know how I'm leveling this, but even just a racist person, I don't think would want 10 black people murdered in cold blood.
No.
It's a special kind of mentally deranged person that is also racist that does this. So to say that the police are racist because they didn't shoot him because he's white is the most preposterous, stupid thing that I could hear or see in chat forums saying that that's what happened. No, they probably would have loved to have shot this guy, but he handed himself in. If they shoot him, then they're no better than him. It's murder. But anyway, that happened, and it was streamed live on what we all know as a video game, predominantly a video game streaming service. So it was up on Twitch for a couple of minutes before it was removed, and it's fucking horrendous. It happened, and I feel for everybody that is affected by this in the States.
Was the clip...
I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're right. You're
right. Was the bit that you saw, around that 2-minute mark or less, or just a snippet of it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Only because there was something I read about this today, and I didn't put it in my notes because I saw that you, when we talked earlier on message that we had, you had it, and that Twitch took it down after the fact, so that it was actually finished and then taken down, like it wasn't cut.
Yeah, I don't think they cut it short. I believe they just went in after the fact and deleted it and removed it. But the reports that I've been reading is that Twitch are claiming that they cut it 2 minutes after it started. I think they're taking credit there where they don't really deserve it. But it's no real big deal then, I guess. they've still not done anything wrong.
No.
Michael says, I saw a Twitter thread of all the victims. So sad. Oh,
Yeah.
mate, it is horrendous. It may not be the biggest massacre in America, but for what it is one of the most rocking things because it was live streamed. People out there have seen this. Now, look,
Well, it's the same as that fucker in New Zealand doing the same thing.
yeah,
Live streamed it.
Was similar to that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did he have a mock HUD overlay? No. Look, people that know me know that I'm accustomed to this kind of thing, so I'm fine with watching it. But that is one of the most horrendous things that people will see. And when it comes to law enforcement, that is the kind of thing that and especially the American police. Yeah, there's bad eggs. They're not all perfect.
Bad eggs everywhere, mate.
They're not all bad either. That's the kind of shit that those police save you from having to see daily. And I'm more so in America because it is a lot more prevalent over there. We're pretty fortunate in Australia that is a rare occasion here. Does happen. But yeah, think about that next time you have ill thoughts of a police officer. That every single serving police officer out there, their job is keeping you from seeing that shit. And I would dare say that the majority of people will go through life never seeing that kind of thing. And a lot of it has to do because of law enforcement. So that's all I have to say about that.
Cool. Well, from one shitty thing in America to another, I saw this piece come up today, and it's a bit of a hot topic at the moment. But I wanted to have a chat about it and see what yourself and what the guys in the chat thought. And it's the link that I sent you about Kotaku. I just sent you an image. Did you get that one or not?
I don't know. Sorry, what are you talking about?
The image from Kotaku for PlayStation boss asks staff to respect all abortion opinions in email about cats.
No, I didn't see that. Where did you send it? Am I supposed to show something? Did you want me to show it?
It was in the. It was just a snapshot I took off Twitter, but that doesn't matter. That's the.
Oh, that one with
Jim.
With Jim Ryan. Okay, I do have that here, but I didn't queue it up. What about it? What?
Okay, so my original rant about this was the position that Kotaku has taken in regards to it. So a bit of a backstory, okay? An internal email from PlayStation President Jim Ryan contains several paragraphs about cats that doesn't contain a hard stance in support of his staff's reproductive rights, and even asks employees to respect anti-abortion views and opinions, leaving many PlayStation staff angry and upset. So first of all, it's an internal email, so of course Kotaku's seen it, because that's just how they work. And the main point of this that I originally looked at, I've read some more comments and sort of, petered out some of my aggression for it. But Jim Ryan's come out and put this thing here and asked people to respect, everybody's opinion pretty much. So originally, of course, there's been some Supreme Court details that it's the court will overturn the 1973 Roe versus Wade decision, which had to do in regards to people having free access to, access to abortions and, that reproductive health side of things. He's come out and said, this guy's the CEO of the company. He's the top echelon. He's asked someone to come out and, just respect everybody's opinions. So not an opinion about a man that believes he should have a right over someone else's body. Not an opinion about anyone's particular religious beliefs, not an opinion about, you know, a woman that believes that, you know, life begins, whatever anyone's other opinion is. He's saying just to respect that. Now, you've got Kotaku, along with others, putting this spin on it that says, oh, Jim Ryan's just an old white bloke, so he's wrong because he's not, you know, he doesn't agree with pro-choice. But I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Me personally, for anyone that cares, I have no opinion. I have, you know, the abortion, you know, the big thing that's coming up at the moment in the US. The US medically seems, you know, for such a great power, they are so fucking backwards when it comes to anything medical. But, you know, my opinion is, it's your body, it's your choice. It's your opinion. It's, you know, I'm, you know, between, if it's part of your relationship, then it's part of your opinion. That's all that matters. But what do you think of this spin that's been put on this?
You'll have to forgive me. I was fucking around trying to get the image up on the screen, so I did miss a little bit of it. What's Jim Ryan's take on this? He just says respect everyone's opinion regardless. Is that his take?
His take is, well, from what they've said, is it's respect everyone's opinion regardless. That he hasn't come out and said, you know, I support women's rights.
What's wrong with this? I don't.
Well, that's where my question is. He has said respect everybody's opinion, but because he hasn't taken a hardline stance in what Kotaku's opinion is.
Oh, so this is Black Lives Matters versus All Lives Matters all over again.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So when with what's his name, that the actor that played Finn in the Star Wars movie, he was a Black Lives Matters advocate, and he fucking went off at people that went hashtag All Lives Matters, and he said, no, fuck off. Not All Lives Matters. This is Black Lives Matters. Because you're not specifically supporting the Black Lives Matters thing, then you're an arsehole. Even though you're saying, no, I am agreeing with you, but I'm also going further and saying All Lives Matters. Same thing here. Jim Ryan is saying all opinions matters, and everybody else is saying no, women's opinions matters on the abortion thing. Am I right in saying that?
That's pretty much the crust of it.
Yeah, that's just woke nature going in the wrong direction. Now, I agree that people need to be progressive these days, and we need to be understanding of everybody's feelings and emotions. But at the same time, you can't fucking say mine right now, my opinion, our problem is the focus, yours doesn't matter. So no, I disagree with that. I think that's stupid, and I think having a all opinions matters approach is the right way to go. And I agree with that. However, I feel like people that like to push buttons just for the sake of pushing buttons because they want to complain, their opinion doesn't matter. But when it comes down to things like abortion, yeah, I absolutely think that mothers should have the right to have an abortion if they want. But this is probably the first time that I've ever agreed with something that Jim Ryan has said. But is that just because of what's happened in the workplace?
In the workplace?
Yeah, is that what this come from? Because it was like an email?
Yeah. So it was an email that sent out. So what this email was that a big part of it, so he's had this opinion that, you know, we know this is happening, we know this is... So obviously, you know, within the workplace, there's been some heated arguments or discussions around the topic. So he's come out and, you know, with his country, with his, this is all what I'm reading into. It's not here in black and white, so to speak. But what he's come out and said is this, you know, company-wide email that's gone out. He's talking about his cats and, you know, that's their birthday. And, you know, this casual, so it's a casual conversation email. And as part of that, he's put in there that, you know, this is happening. We understand this is happening, and we will, you know, assist as best we can, but you need to respect everybody's opinion. But then, you know,
but I
media's taken it down this road of, well, he doesn't agree one way or another, so he's wrong.
No, well, in that case, he's probably also saying that people out there should have the right to believe that abortion is wrong. Okay, but I think those people need to keep their opinions to themselves. I think it should be an individual case. You know, you make your decisions about your own body. Michael in the chat has made a good point. He says, All Lives Matter was created to undermine the Black Lives Matters campaign. Obviously, all lives matter, but that defeats the point of drawing attention to the issue. That's fair. Like, I get that. But when you take a complete turn and actually come out and attack people for saying all lives matter, I feel like the people that say all lives matter, look, there are people out there doing it intentionally to provoke one side. But I personally, I feel like I can't fight. And this is why I wasn't against the Black Lives Matter, but I couldn't put myself forward as an advocate for it, because I feel like that's, and I know people will misconstrue this or take it their own way, but I feel like that's it's too highly focused in one area. I feel like saying all lives matter, and my intention when saying that is a peaceful one, saying everybody is important. I'm not saying it because I want to upset the Black Lives Matters movement. That's just how I feel and how I approach it. But I'm not approaching it with malice. But some people are. They're intentionally doing it because they want to antagonize Black Lives Matter.
That's the other thing too. When did it become so problematic for you to have a different opinion? You know, and especially,
social media.
Yourself, myself, if you have a different opinion, there's never any conversation around why you have a different opinion. You know, there's never any conversation around, do you understand, what's happening, why this is being done? It's just, you're wrong. We're going to do everything in our power to tell as many people as we can that you're wrong. And that's the end of it. There's nothing's ever going to move forward, and nothing's ever going to grow from this.
Yeah,
like it's just ridiculous. It's just an endless cycle that's going to be, And I hate that it's got me rolled up and that I've brought attention to it. But stupid bit of journalism. But
Michael says the point of BLM was to say ALM. Fair, but after what I've just said, in saying all of that, I never advocated for all lives matter either. No. I just went along with my life and respected everybody equally. That's how I contribute to equality, and that's just by not being a racist piece of shit. I don't feel like I have to fight for one or the other. I don't feel like that's my place in life. But I do my part by not being a racist piece of shit.
I'm exactly the same. If you are a nice person, then I am a nice person.
And then you are inadvertently helping those causes. So I think that's a good ending there. There is no conversation on social media. It's a battleground of opinions where all that matters is who wins the argument. Yeah, that's right. But that's the thing.
Exactly.
Get into our Discord, the AGExp Discord. We all just talk about stupid shit in there. There's no politics. There's no. We don't allow any bullshit. If there is any bullshit, you're gone.
You're gone. You don't. Gone. There's no 3 strikes and you're out rule. You're just gone.
So if anybody watching, listening, you want somewhere where it's a social media kind of place that is mainly about video games and has a bit of banter, and there's a voice chat in there where almost everybody in there is, well, there's a lot of moderators in there, and it's all taken care of. It's all a happy place. There's just no hate in there. So come along. There's a link in the description. Be a part of it. Lovely, lovely people in there. All right, let's move on. Let's lift this show back up. Let's get off this fucking screen. As much as I was just in support for him, there's one thing I got to say, that Jim Ryan, fuck, he's an ugly prick.
Starfield and Redfall.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got for us?
It was delayed. So what do we got here? Let me bring this up on the screen. We've made the decision to delay launches of Redfall and Starfield to the first half of 2023. This is a direct tweet from Bethesda. The teams at Arcane, Austin, Redfall, and Bethesda Game Studios for Starfield have incredible ambitions for their games, and we want to ensure that you receive the best and most polished versions of them. Blah, 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 blah. We're not finished. It's going to take a while.
Take your time. Enjoy it.
I had to refresh my memory as to what Redfall was, because I'd forgotten.
That's the vampire one, isn't it?
What's Redfall? So I watched a little bit of it. That's this game. Have a squiz here. It looks like the chick from Fortnite. Looks like Sloan. I'm going to skip
Sloan,
through.
Yeah.
I think it's like
That's your cue, mate.
what's that zombie game? Shooting
Left 4
game.
Dead.
Like a Left 4 Dead by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead with vampires.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd completely forgotten about it. I hadn't heard anything about it for a while, and I had to go back and watch this to find out what it was. But this is Redfall. I think most people know what the other one is.
Starfield.
Let me just shut that up. Actually, I could just pause it. And Starfield, this is the other one that they're talking about, in case you've forgotten. Bethesda Game Studios are making some Skyrim in space.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is what people are calling it.
But what have we got next month? Isn't it next month? We've got the Bethesda and Xbox showcase, where I reckon we'll see a bit on both.
Yes, we do. It looks good, but people are going gaga for it. We don't even really know anything about it. But anyway, that's what those were. They're both delayed. They're coming next year. And then after this announcement, a lot of people took to Twitter saying, so am I right in saying that Xbox doesn't have anything coming out this year that's a major release? But I think they had Halo, didn't they?
No, Halo was last year.
Was that last year? Okay, maybe they don't. Yeah. Oh no. That might be the case. That's a bit of a shame, but anyway, that happened. All right, next bit of news.
Next bit of news. Do you want to bring up the Resident Evil teaser from Netflix? This is, of course, the Resident Evil TV series that is coming out.
The website?
July? No. The YouTube video.
But isn't the YouTube video on the website that you gave me?
No. Might be. I don't know. I got it off YouTube.
You gave me a link for a website. Anyway, I've got to refresh this website before I do it. Check this out. It's a cool website. Let me refresh.
Well, this is it. Back to front.
Hang on. Look. Huh?
This
well,
makes it all back to front.
Website?
Anyway, it's up now. It doesn't matter. This is the cool website. So, in the trailer where we're going to see,
what do you? You didn't give me a link to.
Yeah, I did give you a link. Doesn't matter anyway.
You did. No, you did. You did. That's my fault. Sorry, bro. I fucked up.
All good.
All right. I'm sorry.
All
it
good.
happens. I'm usually perfect, but not this time. All right, I'll play it. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, play it.
Okay. My bad. Sorry. Not even wanting to play now.
July, so not June, July. So a month and a bit away. 2 months away.
Month after next.
Yep.
That's the first time I've seen that. That looks like somebody made it good.
Yeah. Especially considering that woeful bloody movie last year. Anyway, at the 24-second mark, umbrellaisjoy.com flashes up. For the split second on the screen, you get
what,
this
24-second mark, did you say?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was the 24-second mark.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just
umbrellaisjoy.com.
Yeah, so umbrellaisjoy.com, so it flashes up, you see there on the screen, and it takes you to the website that Luke had up before. And I just thought that was a really cool little Easter egg that's on it. And,
But yeah, when you go to the website, though, we get this. So it says, where our business is life itself, about Umbrella. Find your joy. A new product from Umbrella Corporation. And unwanted side effects may occur. And then you get this like effect and it just goes boom. It turns to shit. And then I guess that's the trailer that we just watched.
That is the trailer, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you go back up the top of that one and you'll see the little X to close it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you go back to the website. Right down the bottom of the website, unwanted side effects may occur. And then underneath that, what does it say under there?
It says, Joy is not a real product. This website is fictional and promotional for Netflix. Just in case we thought we were all
If you don't know who Umbrella Corporation is by now, I think you deserve to get taken.
You know what? Just the other day, it might have been last night, I saw a car driving around with Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah, I've seen the same car.
And I'm like, that is cool.
Yeah.
But then it was like, oh, wow, that's a fan. And then I was like, or is it a fan?
Or is it?
Or is it an actual
Umbrella's just doing that.
company, corporation? It's like the warnings of capes about not making you able to fly. That's another thing. We were actually talking about that last night. That is a Seinfeld joke where he says, like the Superman outfits for kids. I would love to see the kid who's dumb enough to think that putting on a Superman outfit can actually make you fly, but smart enough to check the label first before actually jumping off the roof. Yeah. Funny joke.
I just thought this was a cool, bit of advertisement for it, a bit of marketing.
Oh, it definitely is.
You can always count on Umbrella. It's a new product. Find your joy. Yeah. Our state-of-the-art biochemical engineering labs and research facility focus on maximizing health, happiness, and the advancement of the human race. In other words, our business is life itself. Located in New Raccoon City, South Africa.
Raccoon City?
Raccoon City.
All right.
It's been a long week.
Good. That looks good, though. I'm looking forward to that. So in July, looking forward to that. I like TV shows that really grab my attention because I'm really picky with my shows. But anyway, all right. I got my last piece of news.
Fortnite.
And it's Fortnite. All right. Now, this happened last week, maybe the week before. Take your victory royale to the cloud. So thank you to Microsoft. They have actually brought Fortnite back to smartphones because the famous epic battle between Samsung and also Apple, where both of them removed Fortnite off their stores because they were doing the dodgy and allowing people to make purchases on other products and use it on the phones, which meant that they weren't getting their cut from people using it on their phone. But now, thanks to Microsoft, you can now play on Android and iPhone again using xCloud. Is that what it's called? Just Xbox Cloud Gaming?
xCloud. Yep.
And people are like, oh, but for that, you need to be an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber. No, you don't. You do if you want to use cloud gaming, but for Fortnite, it's free. You don't need a subscription. You don't need to subscribe to Game Pass Ultimate to use it. You just want to play Fortnite, it's on there for free. Go for it.
Still has a bit of lag though.
Might be the device you're using because I played it and it was fine.
Was it right on yours?
Yeah. I was on an iPhone 13 mini and it was fine. I mean, other than the fact that my screen was tiny. It was fine. There was no lag. It worked really well. So, yeah, good guy Xbox. And, the good thing is, Microsoft are like, well, because they're going to be playing it on an Xbox platform, anytime they buy shit, it'll be through the Xbox ecosystem, and we'll get the cut.
We'll get the cut.
So I mean, essentially, Apple and Samsung have cut off their nose to spite their own face because, yes, Epic was allowing other means of purchasing those funds, which was shortchanging Apple. people were still purchasing it through Apple, so they were making profits. But now, because
Sorry,
it's
man.
not on there at all,
I'll be back in a
they
sec.
get nothing. Yeah, you're right. You gotta go. I can talk to myself for hours. So now, you literally just left. Okay. So yeah, now instead of getting or missing out on a little bit, they get absolutely nothing. So that's a shame. Hey, Madago is in. Good evening, sirs. Just come back from darts. Win by 1 point. See, look, if you're gonna miss the show for darts, I want you to actually win. So that's cool. Actually, literally playing Resident Evil 2 for the first time ever. Because it was too hard when I played it years ago. Yeah, that's a fair call. It was too hard for me too. I sucked. Welcome to the Luke and Luke Show. If only I could just duplicate myself that easily. That'd be funny. How good is Resident Evil 2? Very good. Is that... Yeah, they've remastered that one, haven't they? I think that's the one I played and reviewed. It was very good. And that's the one with... is it Mr. X? The dude that just walks everywhere and follows you and stuff. The remake is absolutely amazing. All right, well, I think that is it for news. So we're going to go into last words without Snoogs, because I don't know what's going on there. I hope everything's all good. Let's go back to here and we'll go to last words. Skrill says, I could imagine Luke and Luke fighting a lot. You don't think I'd get along with myself? I get along with myself just fine, especially when everybody else is in bed and it's just me and certain websites. Win's a win. Yeah, remaster is stunning. Yeah, win's a win, mate. 1 point, that's it. Awesome. And yes, Mr. X is FCT. Does that mean not good? I don't know. Oh, is Snoogs back?
I am back.
He's back. Hey, buddy. Everything okay?
All good. All good. Just weird things.
Wait, nah, all good. All right, well, you didn't miss much. I just switched over to last words. I hope you didn't have any more news.
No. That was it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a last words, but that's...
We'll go for it, mate. You do your last words.
All right. Well, one other thing that's been sort of pushed back to early next year was the Dead Space remake. So I don't think they had an official release date up anytime recently, whether it was coming this year or not. But we've now been told that the remake will be out on January 27th, 2023.
Yeah, I actually had that for my one of my last words as well.
Oh,
so I've
look
got
at
a website ready to go to show some stuff. The Dead Space remake
Beautiful.
gets a January 2023 release. Have you guys seen any of the footage of the remake?
In the developer stream at 1 hour 18 minutes.
It must be a different video. This one doesn't go that long.
Or more is more, and love seeing that in the Dead
switch
Space
to
game
maybe-
as well.
Oh no, that one doesn't go that long.
No?
What else have we got? Have we got any gameplay in this?
No, sorry. Hold on. No. Sorry. It's an hour and 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's okay, that helps.
Yeah. Sorry. I read the wrong thing. I've got that video sitting up on my screen at the moment.
Wanted to show all of you how
Look at that. Doesn't that look mental? Gorgeous
Yeah.
game. It was a brilliant game for its time as well, the original. This one's
Mate,
just going to be
even
sick.
now, it still holds up. Like,
Yeah, it does. It does.
yeah.
Absolutely does. But yeah, that's how it's looking in early development. Let's see how we moving. Yeah,
Safety first. Dead Space
oh, that
game,
looks
but
so good.
Yeah. So I think they're talking about the lighting more so than anything. You know how the lighting's being affected in this new update, which is
Oh, look, I'm a firm believer
good fun.
that graphics is 90% lighting.
100%. Yeah. Well, yeah. You just have to look at the difference that what is it, Lumos or Lumens is making? Lumen. Yeah. So what that's making with Unreal Engine 5, it's unbelievable the difference that it does.
This looks good. I hope it doesn't get cancelled. No, it won't get cancelled. There's no chance this will get cancelled.
Because I reckon there's another one in the works in the background.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Any other last words?
No.
All right, I'll get through mine then.
Well, Evil Dead's out now for anyone that wants to play.
Oh, I couldn't be less interested in that game.
Yeah.
It's the same as Friday the 13th, and I didn't even like that. Oh my God, Madago says, played through all 3 Dead Space games on Games Pass before traded for a PS4 and they looked amazing. Would love more of a continuation than a straight reboot though.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll get more probably depending on how the reboot goes. All right, moving on. My last words here. Love, Death, Robots is coming this week. I believe this Friday we will have season 3. Or what do they call it?
Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't remember what they call it. It's not a season, but it's a thing.
Chapter 3, isn't it?
I don't know. They have a particular way of saying it. But anyway, that's this Friday. It's cool. Oh, I also have another website to show you as well. I pre-ordered something.
Volume 3.
Volume 3, that's what they use. I pre-ordered something and Azrael is to blame.
No, what did you do?
I pre-ordered one of these. For those of you listening in your cars, because you're not watching right now, it's The Last of Us Part 2 figurine. Joel, 9-inch statue. Pretty reasonable price, $108. Pre-ordered, thank you very much. Coming out on August 1st. So
that is a reasonable price, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Az. You're a legend for telling me all about that. So that was that, and I also have a whole bunch of random posts. So let's go through those ones. The first one is the Happy Unicorn. I'll let you guys read that. Can you read it? Is it big enough on your screen? There you go. Sometimes I wish I was a unicorn so I could. I bet you wish you were a unicorn, don't you, Pat?
Yes. But that's only for the horse dog.
Oh, okay. Kaiser Kate says $108 for a 9-inch Joel. Kinky. I'm not sitting on that. No, thank you. All right, next one. Happy Mother's Day. This one has a bad word in it too. This would have been a perfect card for Mother's Day that we just had just recently. It would have been 100% reasonable for me to give that because I was one of those.
See, I could give that to my mother now and she'd go, while you were growing up, what? It hasn't stopped.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's still going.
Radicus is offended because he thinks he's a mum. Goes with the video that I sent you. Let's not talk about that. That's private stuff. All right, next one is HR jokes. Pat's probably been in this position before.
Maybe.
You tell a joke so funny that HR wants to hear it. Come on, funny boy. Tell us the joke again. Go on.
Yeah, make us all laugh. We want to hear it.
Yeah. This one is titled Too Fat. That's on a window of a driver's seat in America. Please don't park too close. I'm fat. Oh, I wonder how much money I could make selling those stickers.
Oh, I reckon a bit around Western Sydney.
Yeah, maybe. All right, the next one is Windows 11, and this is just uncalled for. Unattended laptops will be upgraded to Windows 11.
That's just cruel.
That is
so cruel.
Just don't fucking leave your laptops unattended then. It's like your kids, you know, that sign that said unattended kids will be given sugar and red cordial.
Yeah, or an espresso and a puppy. I like that one.
Next one is This Is the Woman. Oh yeah, I can't remember that. That makes sense. All right. A man leapt from a second-floor apartment after his gun-slinging date tried to shoot him because he refused to give her oral sex. Police. Woman demanded oral sex at gunpoint, fired shots at man as he fled apart. The comment. Why isn't her mugshot here instead of his picture? And why wasn't she charged with sexual battery or attempted rape? If this was a man, he would have the charge. This is the woman's mugshot.
That's just not good.
That is the woman. Oh, I don't mind laughing at someone's expense when they're a piece of shit. Oh dear. All right, now this one hits home apparently. I don't remember what it is, but this one hits home. Used to sneak out of my house to go to parties. Now I sneak out of parties to go to my house.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, that is a thing. That's what happens when you get old, eh? It's like, oh, I just want to go home now.
Yeah,
Fuck me, that's so accurate. Everyone in the chat's agreeing. Oh my god. We're all old bastards. Is there anyone watching that is under 20 or under 30 even?
Yeah, under 30.
Yeah. That's fine if you are though. Anyway, this next one is drug-free. All right, my boss looking at my negative drug test results. This is 100% Wraithy's boss. I love that one. That is a good one. All right, the next one is time to call Anakin. All right, kid destroys a $15,000 Lego sculpture an hour after new exhibit opens. That's it. I'm calling Anakin. Oh dear, I was under 30 19 years ago, if that counts. Yeah, we're all old. That counts.
That counts.
Oh dear. The Skrill has his number. Very good. All right, next one is good old Internet Explorer. This made me laugh. Breaking news: Will Smith slaps Chris Rock at the Oscars. It's just never ends, taking the piss out of poor Internet Explorer. 1-300-655-506.
The best thing about that one is the longer it takes for you to see it, the funnier it is.
Oh yeah, that's it. If you see that reposted in 3 years' time, it's even more hilarious. That's how fast it was back in the day. Finally loaded. Yeah. Oh dear. That was it. That was number 10. I'm done.
Nice. Awesome. Well, a quick shout out to everyone that's been chatting along. As always, you guys have helped make the show just as much fun as it is. Thank you very much. And I think that's it, mate. We got anything else to cover or
No.
whatnot?
No. Thank you for everybody coming to say hello. Congratulations to Michael, who won the JBL Quantum 610 wireless gaming headphones. They are identical to the babies that I'm wearing. They sound excellent. They are seamless integration for PC and PlayStation 4, and you can plug them in wired to practically anything else with a 3.5mm headphone jack. If you are looking at getting a new set of headphones, I strongly suggest looking into these ones. Obviously, make up your own mind. Make sure that the features are there, something that you want. But I strongly recommend them. They get my my seal of approval for sure. And yeah, nice. Michael, I'll get your deets later to hand it over to JBL, and I'll send you out a pair of these. So cool.
Beautiful.
Hopefully we can do more of that again later with maybe some other models.
Indeed. And don't forget, everyone that's listening now, after the show, jump in. Once it goes live, it'll be live, in half an hour or so-ish. Jump on anytime between now and the next show and leave us a note, leave us a message underneath this video, and you'll get some entries.
Brinley Squirrel super chatted $2. Love your work, guys. Don't forget to push like.
Hey, Squirrel.
Yes, click the like button, please. That would be great. It always helps. And yeah, put your comments in. I'm pretty sure it is live immediately. I don't think it even takes that long at all.
Oh, beautiful.
Go
Even
in
better.
straight away and do it. And if you're listening to this and you want to be part of the community even more, we're always over across on Discord. The links are in the description. Come and join us. We're in the voice chats. Feel free to join us. We don't accept any trolls. We boot them out pretty quickly.
Yeah. And don't forget, if you're in there and you want to have someone to do, just because we're not sitting in the live chat doesn't mean we're not floating around. So either jump in there or flick us a message. It's always happy to jump in and talk and play games.
So yeah, thank you, Spaceys, for the $10 super chat, and also Skrill then for the super chat just then. Oh, we got another one coming through. I can see what it says already.
Kaisercade super chatted $2. Enduro Racer.
Enduro Racer. Yep, he loves it. And ooh, another one from Michael. He's paying his own shipping.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Michael Domota super chatted $2.99. Thank you, guys. Heart.
I've moved the screens
You
around.
are-
I can't see you.
Welcome, Michael. Yeah, ready to close it up, mate. Go for it.
All right. Thanks to everyone for joining us, and we will see you all. Be sure to hit that like button wherever you're watching or listening along. Join us in our on our socials to get better insight.
Midargo 73 super chatted $2.99.
And for Luke at Aussie Gamers 12 on Twitter, but he does the whole plethora of social media stuff as well. So all the links for that are around down below. While you're at it, hit up the website www.agexp.com. Links as always underneath in the description. That's all from me. I have been Snoogs.
And I have been Lucas.
See yous!
Bye bye, dude.